Welcome back to The Grind for a very quick guide on Moleman's SIG ability once again. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, I did put out a video showing the difference in the damage dealt with utilizing the SIG ability with a SIG 100 Moleman versus not. And in this clip, we're going to do it without the damage recoil masteries, without liquid courage and double edge, because Moleman benefits so greatly from them. But when you are trying to utilize his SIG ability, it comes at a cost. And that's because his SIG ability increases his damage while unstoppable based on how low his health is. So if you're running liquid courage and double edge and you throw a special attack and it doesn't kill the opponent, then you're going to end up taking 5% recoil. And if you're only at 20% health, you can't do that very many times before you're just KO'd. Now, we're starting off by losing a bunch of health so that we can see how much damage we can do while taking maximum use of the SIG ability. So we're going to build up some monster mass charges now. We're going to get the unstoppable by letting him attack into us, and then we're going to pause it with a special 2, and we're at 17%. So I tried to get as low as I could with a little bit of a buffer, and the damage is pretty nice. And you can see it's actually pretty close to the damage that we were getting with the liquid courage double edge damage masteries on. Now, it's not quite there, but the hit count is actually going to be pretty telling as well. And the question I want to pose to you is Moleman really better with the liquid courage double edge damage masteries active, or could he maybe be more useful and sustainable without them? Because you can throw off special attacks, and without the recoil you can stay at low health and take maximum benefit of that SIG ability by utilizing your special 2 while unblockable and get the most damage without having to worry about losing health from recoil. Now, this isn't a real question because Moleman is one of the most friendly damage mastery champions there is, and he benefits so much with all the damage he can do, and he pretty much finishes fights with a single special attack, so a lot of the time the recoil doesn't even come into play. But it's more to show how I was actually surprised how much damage you could get using his SIG ability, which almost makes it the same as unlocking the liquid courage double edge masteries. And if you're going to be throwing multiple special attacks in a fight, then you might actually be able to do so better with without those masteries active. And we're going to see the hit count at the end of this, and it's not quite the same level of damage as with the masteries active, but it's pretty close. And remember, with higher SIG, you're going to do more damage while at lower health. This is only SIG 100. Now, if you want to see the comparison, you can look at the other video, but with the damage masteries unlocked, without using the SIG ability, it was 90 hits. While utilizing the SIG ability at lower health, it was 45 hits. And without the damage masteries, we were able to get it done in 55 hits because we were more consistently and reliably able to stay at lower health for more of the fight without worrying about recoil knocking us out. Now, obviously, it's not ideal to play at such low health in most aspects of the game, but it does give you a pretty significant benefit, especially at SIG 200, and perhaps a reason to argue for, if you do have to revive, just using a 20% revive without healing up, because you'll be able to deal more damage at the lower health if you do take use of the unstoppable buff and throwing your special 2 to pause it and get increased damage. Let me know what your thoughts are on the SIG ability and how it comes into play for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next video.